Why can't I let the day be done? When the sun is hot as
How do you look like that all the time?
my worries should be put aside, put aside. Oh, I'm vibing to a song that I don't know.
Hello guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today is Saturday, April 25th. Just got to the townhome. Today's project is the garage. I really don't think it's that bad. This entire section was donations that David took yesterday, so that was like a major, thing off of our shoulders. And then the rest is just all of this and all of these, obviously, and then a few things over on this side. David built these really nice shelves in the garage at the new house yesterday, so most of that stuff will just go on there. We will need to get like newer storage containers for bits and bobs and loose things. But yeah, welcome back. David just got here. Welcome back to yet another vlog. This should be the last moving vlog as far as like getting out of the townhome, because we do have to be, I think our last day here is Thursday. Today, like I said, is Saturday, so we're gonna get to work.
We're gonna get to work.
What are you doing?
Just getting stuff out of the garage.
Oh my god, her face.
Oh, cute.
Oh!
It's butterfly season, I'm finding my way. Come talk to me. I love the way you're on to me. Looking at you, looking like you're wondering if we're here for the same reason. And I bet you wanna lay in the sun, getting love drunk, sticking like honey. Yeah, I bet you're here for some fun with that someone, feeling that something. If you're looking for a good time.
All right, we are back at the new house. We packed up pretty much, I would say like what, 90% of the garage. Like it's pretty much done. It's just the hardest part every time you clean out a room is just like the stragglers that you aren't like really tied to. You're not sure if you want to keep it or get rid of it or if it's trash or what. So that's like the hardest part to me about finishing up the move, is like, what do we do with like the extra stuff that, yeah, you don't want to get rid of, but you don't want to keep and you don't know where to put it. So that's kind of the phase that we're in of moving. But I realized that I have not done like any house updates and there's been some changes. Look at these racks though. Where did you get these? Are these Costco?
Costco.
Yeah, David ordered these from Costco. Remind me why? Was there like a deal or what was?
So that, it was actually crazy. I ordered them because when we were buying our appliances, they were included in the like whatever buy more save more thing. So by buying this at $280, it was $100 off the total price. But then when I returned it, it was only $20 off of that item. So I returned that, and they were only $200 in store. So I returned the one that I bought for like $260, and I got two more for $200 each.
So like that section's 200. This is 200. That's 200.
Well, they came as just two sets of four.
Oh, okay.
So it was $400.
That had four, that had four, so that's why you have the 2 extra.
So with tax, it was like $420.
Yeah, $400 for these. I feel like on camera, like it never shows like the actual size of things, but like this is a very big garage. We can fit our entire, lifted truck in here, and that's taking up like basically the entire wall. So that's really exciting. We can put like all of our storage containers up there, and we had been needing to do like a deep clean of our garage anyway. And as you guys know, if you've moved at all, that is the time that you end up going through everything. So it's taking us a really long time because we're like doing spring cleaning organizing and, you know, moving and packing. But today in the garage, we took everything out. David dusted everything down, so everything coming in here is like clean. Yeah, so that is the garage update. Murphy's napping right now.
This is so nice because like we've always, it's like such a silly thing, but like we've always wanted some nice like storage, but we had those like cheap plastic ones and they did the job. Yeah. They just look like crap, and then they also got like, I don't know, they just started to like warp and everything, and so these will like last for a long time. And
yeah, they're metal.
Each shelf can hold 2,000 pounds, so we can put like
a ton of stuff. Yeah, I'll show you guys the other ones. I'm sure y'all know, you've seen them. I think we got them at Costco too, or maybe Home Depot or something. I don't know. They're fine. Yeah, they're like the ones that like match these like kind of containers here, but with the heat and putting way too much weight on a couple of them, they definitely are like starting to bend. But yeah, they did the job. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys the concrete section. I'm gonna try and show it without actually showing the house. But yeah, we got some concrete poured so that the people who rent below us, they can park 2 cars there. And then we have gotten the landscaping sort of started, like they did the trenches for the sprinklers and they put the tubing down. So things are happening at a slow pace, but they're happening. We had like, it snowed a couple days and it was a lot of rain. So now the weather's great and I think things are gonna start picking up. But let me show you guys the concrete. So this strip right here was already there, and then this was just dirt. So we added this whole section and we added all of this here, all the way down to the sidewalk. I think it looks really good. So yeah, they can park 2 full cars here. You know, for walking up, they could put some patio furniture, a grill or whatever. And then here in the backyard, this, we're gonna do flower bed border along the side here. So they will have like a nice yard. And then basically where that tubing is, all the way out to the pink paint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's here, the pink paint. All of this whole square is gonna be grass, and it'll be like their yard, which is super great. So whoever has that unit, like they literally have their own yard, and we're gonna do like a 3-foot fence, I believe, to kind of close this in. So it's their own like little private space. Then back here, I've gone over this many times before. I know that I like frequently repeat information, but it's easier to just like say it again than try to like go back and remember everything I've shared. So if you're hearing me repeat myself, I hear it too when I'm editing and I cringe a little bit, but you know, some people are tuning in and out, and some people have things on in the background. So like, I think it helps in videos to like say the same information over and over again. Cause like it could be 3 videos of moving in and you'd finally be like, oh, I missed that detail that I said 3 times in another vlog, you know? So anyway, back here, like I told you guys, they did the trenches, they're putting the sprinkler system in. So like that pole right there is ours, comes all the way down. I mean, not the pole, that's the city's obviously, but you guys know what I mean. Like right here is gonna be our yard, and we're closing it off here. And then that will be the renters. We're doing flower beds where they painted. We're doing flower beds all the way around. It's gonna look really great. And then all of this is gonna be grass. And then at the 3rd pole there, it's gonna come down with a shorter little like 3-foot fence. And this will all be for the dogs, full of grass, like a place for them to potty and just kind of like hang out. Obviously we'll find some way to like add some shade for them. But it'll be great because like I've mentioned multiple times, you know, this area we can run and play and be barefoot and roll around in the grass and not have to worry about rolling in dog poop. And this gives them still like so much space. So look at Sky. Hi, Sky. Chillin'. I had to strap the gate around the pole because she kept pushing it with her nose and just coming out to the backyard. She wants to sunbathe on the patio, but yeah, I just let her sunbathe out front for a little bit and then need to put her back in the shade. But yeah, those are the updates. Things are moving and grooving, guys. This house is so beautiful. Like, so every now and then, even right now, I feel like I could like tear up and get a little emotional because I'm just like, we did this. Like, we own this. We haven't owned a home since like 2016 or 17. It's been almost 10 years. And yeah, I just think it's like, we're doing it, and it's so cool, and like things are moving and happening, and like the plans that I've had in my head, like they're coming to life, and it's a lot of work, but it's really exciting. Yeah, so I'm gonna help David in the garage, and I will update when I can. Hello, happy afternoon, happy morning, good morning. What do people say? What do normal people say? Good afternoon. It is right at noon. We just parked at IKEA. It's like a 35-minute drive over here. It is raining a lot today. It's been raining all morning. So anything that we would have to move, we gotta wait until that stops. But we have some returns from our last trip over here to IKEA. And we want to look around. Last time we were in such a big hurry, we were trying to like get in and out as quick as possible, which is why we sat down for lunch and ordered a lot of food. And yeah, so last time we came, we had to be super fast, and this time we have a little bit more time. Yes, we have some returns. We want to look around a little bit and see, you know, if there's anything here that we want or need. But yeah, it's a rainy Sunday. It's actually quite busy. When did we come here last? There was like nobody here last time we came, and it was great. But it is right at lunchtime on a cozy rainy day, so maybe people wanted to come over here for some, you know, meatballs and mashed potatoes, which sounds fantastic. Anyway, my brain is running on one single brain cell. Super tired, definitely need some more caffeine. We have been balls to the wall for weeks now, and there's no end in sight. So that's the update. Let's go into IKEA, see what we find. Hello guys, I obviously did not film anything at IKEA yesterday. We were just busy and distracted, and Murphy was having a bit of a breakdown. So I just didn't pick up my camera, but we got a lot done yesterday. We are obviously at the townhome right now. I have to show you guys the Facebook Marketplace score that I found yesterday. I got 7 chairs for 40 bucks. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but I really wanted to do a bunch of like dark red and like red accents throughout the house. And I found these gorgeous red kitchen chairs. I'll have to get the color, like the paint matched, to fix up some spots, but so cute. And then like some plaid chairs that I want to shampoo and clean up a little bit. Worst case scenario, like if they just don't end up working out, I could sell them separately, because I got 7 chairs for $40. It was such a great find. So yeah, yesterday was just super busy. We went to IKEA, we did a return at Home Depot. She fell asleep in the car, so we were like, David was hopping out to like run our errands while I drove around with her, or like parked somewhere. Yeah, so IKEA, Home Depot. David went over to Costco. We got a fridge for our garage, because the fridge that's at the new house, it's just like a counter deck one, so there's not a ton of storage in it. We needed a backup one, just for like drinks and sodas, energy drinks, like freezer space, stuff like that. So he got the floor model at Costco. It was like originally $750, and he got it for under $400, which is amazing. So he's gonna go pick that up this evening, I'm pretty sure. It's just yesterday it poured like all day long. So even going to pick up the chairs from Facebook Marketplace, we had to like keep going back and forth with the person, because we're like, we want them, like please don't give them to anyone else, because she got like 50 messages about these chairs. But we're just waiting for the rain to stop. It's another rainy day today. We should have everything out of this townhome by today. There's just some stragglers here inside. You're a doctor? Yeah. You're a doctor? Hello, doctor. Poke, poke. We were just... Poke, poke. Poke, poke. Ow! All better now. We were just at the gym, and David's finishing up there because he got there a little bit after us. And he should be meeting us here soon. Yeah, like I said, we have a few stragglers. So the stuff in the garage we'll throw it in the truck. And then there's some things in here. And then we thankfully have someone coming to do all the touch-ups for us. It's the same guy who painted our new house. Yeah, he is going to, with I think like maybe a couple of his crew, come in and they dust everything, kind of do like a little bit of a clean of everything, take all of like your old like command strips, hooks, or anything like that down, and then they fill them up and then clean and paint everything. I'm so excited. And then he had a cleaning crew that he works with, and they're gonna come in and vacuum, shampoo the living room, deep clean, like everything. And I am so grateful for that. Murphy has brought her scooter inside because I do not want to deep clean this house. And we did not want to go through ourselves and putty up all the holes and fill them up and do all the paint touch-ups. Like, it's just, at this point, we are just ready to be done with the townhome. It was like really sad and sentimental, and I'm sure that feeling will come back around when we like officially lock the doors and leave. I was telling David that the townhome is like a toxic ex that like you can't get over until you go back enough times where like you hate them and you can finally move on. We're at that point. Like, I'm done with this place, and I feel like being done here will just like really close up that chapter and really feel like we have moved on to the new place. So that's the update. I need to change Murphy's diaper and then get to packing. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We've been back at the house for a while, but Murphy dozed off in the car, so I put her right down for a nap. And then while she was napping, David was working. I was doing laundry, but I wanted to show you guys the chairs that we got. They're so cute. I'll have to, like I said, touch them up a little bit, but I really, really like the pop of red. And I think it looks great over this rug. You guys will have to tell me because I really cannot decide. Like, you really only see it here. Like, I don't think that looks bad, you know, these two rugs that close to each other. But when you're like over here, it's like rug, printed rug, printed rug, printed rug. Is that too much going on right here? Can you guys see that? Yeah, like, is this, like too much? Does this need to be a plain color? I was thinking like a dark tan or like that kind of green, like a round rug. Or does this work? Because I really do like this blue printed one with the red chairs because there's like this deep kind of maroon, like rusty kind of color in there that I think looks really nice. But yeah, I love the red chairs. I like that the top is rounded because with the rounded table, it's just, it freed up some space and it just, I think it looks really nice. Yeah, like these parts here, I was like, should I just kind of sand them down a little bit and give it a like an antique sort of weathered look? Or go get this paint match and just touch that up. So yeah, they're really cute. Like I said, they need some work, but they're adorable. And then the set that I bought also came with one more red, but I obviously don't need it. Jesus. And then it came with two of these plaid chairs, which I think are so cute. I do need to go over them with like my little hand shampooer. But there was like some water stains. You can still see them a little bit, but I think I got a little bit of it out last night actually, but like there's a little stain there. I'm really not too worried about it. I mean, that's what happens when you buy things secondhand. But the plaid green and red, I think is so cute. Like, it matches the art over there. And then the fireplace, like once I get all the decor up, it's just gonna be awesome. I'm excited. So I have one more red chair, one more plaid chair. I'll have to decide which one I want to put down in the office. Anyway, I picked up my camera because the last runner that I ordered from Amazon just came in. Feels nice and cushioned. I got this for our bathroom and I'm hoping that it works. That it's like the right length and everything. Let's see, I'm gonna put you guys. I love the print on it. This one out of the way. Yes. Oh, that is so cushioned. Okay, that looks super cute. Okay. I love that. Look how good that is. It's like really soft. Look at this new rug, babe. Look at the new rug. I think it'll be like pretty absorbent too. But I'm gonna keep like a actual bath mat like in the closet that we can pull out before we shower and stuff. But yeah, it's really soft and really like cozy. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that. Stop, babe.
That's my one.
Cute. Hello guys, happy Tuesday. Murphy is down for a nap right now. We've had a really good productive morning. It's been super nice. It is nice and sunny and chilly outside. We went to the gym. Went and dropped off our stuff from the old house at Xfinity, went over to Harmon's, did some grocery shopping, and then came home. I did the dishes. I'm about to start some laundry. We had some snacks, and then I just put her down. I just had so much fun doing some decorating over here. I'll show you guys. Unfortunately, I won't be able to keep it that way because I have a toddler, so I'll have to really minimize the decor. But I have always dreamed of having a huge coffee table and just like fully decorating it. So let me show you guys what I came up with. Like I said, it can't stay, which makes me so sad. But it's also perfect because I can play with like different heights on the coffee table because we're gonna have our TV mounted. So like it wouldn't be in the way of seeing the TV or like having a conversation with someone. It's just so nice. Let me show you. And also it would be fun to, you know, do some antiquing or thrifting and like find cooler things to just kind of throw in there. But I have that gorgeous pink plant that I found at Home Goods and a pot that was like in the garage at our old place. Some of my favorite home books over there, tall candle, little like, it's like a cinnamon stick thing. This I got at Home Goods for like $3, some matches, a cute little candle for my friend. I love, love, love this like leopard cheetah print book. Yeah, I just think it's so cute. This little pot that I got, I think at an antique store, coasters, some cute magazines. I just love this. I feel like it's like so cute. It's very Pinterest vibes. And then I did this over here, some books, plants, and then this really cute like spotted bowl that I got from Walmart. Anyway, I'm gonna start some laundry, keep cleaning up, keep getting things done while she's napping. But so far it's been a very productive day.
I'm gonna be Elsa.
You're gonna be Elsa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it in.
Sorry, baby.
But it's happy Elsa.
You're just gonna be Elsa?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just put my pickle.
Good morning. It is almost 9:30. We've been up since like 7:15, but we always lay in bed with Murphy for a little bit in the morning and just cuddle. Turn on the show for her for like 15 minutes and slowly wake up. We just got done having breakfast. David has already left for work. And we're about to get ready for the gym.
You could be Mickey Mouse.
I could be Mickey Mouse?
Yes.
Oh!
You could be Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
You could be Kristoff.
Kristoff?
You could be Honey.
Hi, Murphy. I love you. We've been trying to make it to the gym as much as possible.
Yes.
And yesterday I lifted some weights and I'm a little sore today. I'm also on like day 3 of my period, so not so bad though. The first like the couple days before and like the first 2 days are not great, but like once I hit like day 3 I start feeling so much better. And then yeah, they don't last as long. Ever since having Murphy, like my cycle and my periods have completely changed. Yep. My cycle is extremely consistent.
No.
And like my periods just like are not as heavy as they used to be and not as painful as they used to be. Like I still get cramping and like the lead up again like does not feel great. But yeah, it's like totally changed since having her.
No.
Those just aren't toys, baby. Go get
No.
Okay. We've had a really great morning, but the second that I pick up the camera, because I'm not giving her my attention and I'm like talking to someone else, we get a little sassy. So if in the videos you hear her being like, Mom, 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 or like needing my attention and I'm not answering her all the time, because I know like I've watched other family vlogs where like you can hear the kids like needing their mom's attention or something and they don't answer and you're like, hello, your kid's talking to you. And it's like, okay, well before I hit record, she was perfectly fine, didn't need anything, and she's already said mom about 200 times this morning. So you got to tune them out sometimes. This is gonna end up being like a parenting rant, but I also just do not believe in her having like taking over my conversations and my time and like interrupting me just whenever she wants. Like, I will acknowledge her, of course, but when it gets excessive and it gets to the point where like I know she's just doing it like, you know, just to get what she wants, I just do not give in to that. It's interesting as she's gotten older and we're like getting closer to 3, how much more I've had to like think about my parenting style and you know, the decisions that I'm making and how I'm responding to stuff. And it's like very important. It's also extremely hard. I have lost my cool so many times, raised my voice, had literal crash outs of my own. Phoebe, I have told you not to touch that. It's not a toy. You know, I'm not doing it perfectly by any means. Those are just not things I'm gonna film or record because this is also like, anyway, yeah, the parenting decisions and how I'm choosing to respond to her, I am having to like really put more thought into, and sometimes I do not do a good job at all. But what I was saying is that I'm not going to film those things because I'm not going to film her breakdowns and like freakouts and tantrums, and like I'm not gonna film when she is having a super hard time like being a human being and trying to deal with her emotions. That feels like a little bit of a violation to me. But at the same time, I'm not going to film it, but I also appreciate when I see other moms handling it in real time. Like there's like parenting pages on social media where they like show a tantrum and like how to deal with it in real time, which is extremely helpful. But I'm like, at the expense of what? You know, like now that kid has their freakouts online for millions of people to see. Anyway, I'm trying to be better and more intentional and, you know, figuring out what kind of parent I want to be. I would absolutely not consider myself, well, I think I've talked about this before now that I'm saying it. I think there's gentle parenting and passive parenting get confused a lot. Gentle parenting is not passive parenting. Passive parenting is not a whole lot of discipline, kind of do what you want, no boundaries. If I say no, it might mean no. I think that's, you know, passive parenting. Like just let them be kids, like they'll be okay, telling them yes to everything and, you know, validating every single feeling and emotion. That's not how I roll. I think I actually gentle parent, which is setting boundaries, sticking to them, helping her when she has tantrums to stay calm and breathe and learn how to give her like some coping skills. But like when I say no, no means no. And I will say that I do a very good job about following through with that every time. Like, you know, you're not gonna, if she throws her toys, hey, we don't throw our toys. You throw it again, she throws it again. I'm like, hey, I said no, we do not throw our toys. If you throw that toy again, we're taking the toys away. And many times, because she's about to be 3 and she's a toddler, she's really testing how serious I am. So if she throws that toy again, this just happened the other day, I said, okay, I took her out of her playroom, we put all the toys away, and we closed the door, and she was not allowed to play with her toys anymore. Did that cause a complete freak out? Absolutely. But for the rest of the day, we didn't throw our toys because mom is freaking serious when I say do not do something and this is the consequence. And I try my very best for the consequence to make sense. You throw your toys, the toy's taken away. Not like you throw your toys, so no more TV. She's like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, so those are sort of the ways, or it's like with her food, throwing it off of her high chair. She throws it and I'm like, please don't do that. We keep our food on the plate. If she does it again, that's the warning. If you throw your food again, I'm taking it all away. And then when we do it again, the food goes away. Like, sorry, you had your chance. And so that's kind of what it is. Like, she does the action. I tell her, please don't do that. Or I'm doing this. And then if she does it again, you always follow through with the consequence. Now, sometimes I will like give her a chance to calm back down. We talk about it, and then I'll give her like, okay, now listen to me. I'm gonna give this back to you. What happens if you do this? And she'll tell me, like, you'll take it away. And then typically after that, she will not do it again. And like, we've learned the lesson. Yeah, anyway, I'm just literally rambling on for 10 minutes, but like, we are really at a phase where like sticking to the boundaries and sticking to my word is extremely important. And from what I have learned, it's like the first 5 years is all about, you know, helping them cope. They're testing boundaries. They're trying to figure out how far they can push you. And I think the saying is like, if you have a kind of a brat as a 5-year-old who like never listens, screams and whines for everything that they want, then that's going to be the kid that you have at 15. I don't think I'm saying that like in the kindest way. There's like other words I could say besides like being a brat, but you guys get the point. That gets the point across. Just like disrespectful, ungrateful, whiny and rude and like pushing you and boundaries all the time. If you don't correct that stuff before they're like 5 years old, I'm sure there's a little leeway there. I'm just relaying to you what I have heard. Then that sets the foundation for who your child will be. Respectful and kind, and knowing that you're serious when you say, do not do this or this will happen. So that's super important to me. So while it is very hard right now, I know I have to keep reminding myself, and this is how I am in life in general, is that this is hard right now because the outcome is going to be 10 times better. I just have to constantly think about that. I am definitely, as I get older, care way less about instant gratification and care way more about consistency and discipline and working towards something that I know will be, the reward will be 10 times better than what that instant gratification would have been. You know what I mean? So thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Do I implement these things perfectly all the time? Absolutely not. I am a human being who can be extremely like impatient when it comes to like someone getting my point or following a direction. Like, I have to get a lot better at that. I'm like, how can you not get it? Like, what do you mean? Like, in my head, you can't do that with a toddler, you know? So I'm constantly having to stop and show her like, mommy's gonna take deep breaths. I'm getting frustrated, and then I can help you. Or sometimes I yell, and sometimes I raise my voice, and sometimes I'm super reactive. And then I end up feeling terribly guilty about that. But I know that that's like a very common parenting experience. And I think just like anything else in life, what you do the most often has the biggest impact, not what you do every now and then. And that relates to like so many things in life, right? So I'm gonna get ready for the gym now. I just talked to you guys for literally 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready and we're gonna go work out because that always helps us feel better. She gets to play with her friends. I get like, you know, the endorphins and the stress relief of moving my body every day, and that really gets us set up for success. Hello. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hello. It is almost 7 o'clock. I just got to Station Park. All done up. You guys, I'm loving the brown hair more and more. I've washed it twice since I got it colored, and I feel like it's kind of faded a bit, but like, I just feel like it just looks so good with my features and my eye color. And I did my brows today. Like, I dyed them a little bit to stand out some more when I don't have makeup on, but like, I'm just really liking it. I just feel like that was the move. Just feels like me. I am meeting my friends Lexi and Katie and maybe Natalie, all the gals from the townhomes. We are having dinner tonight here at Bartolo's at Station Park. We wanted to do something close by because we all have stuff going on and like the kids and whatever. This is just like our go-to spot is Bartolo's, and it's just really easy to come eat over here. Yeah, so I'm about to go walk in. I'll have to show you guys my outfit. We got some polka dot pants on tonight. and I'm really liking those. But if you follow me on social media, then you've already seen this outfit. But yeah, I'm excited for some drinks, for some conversation. Us getting together every time is just like a last minute thing. We're like, hey, does this day at this time work? And most of the time when that happens, we all just like make it happen and we get together, and it's just so nice. So I'm really happy that this worked out. I'm stoked to go see them and chat and just have some girl time, maybe have like a little buzz. Yeah, anyway, let's go. I will try to get some clips of dinner, but typically what happens is we just chat it up and I don't feel like pulling out my camera. So make sure you're following me on social media, because I typically post all of like the day-to-day stuff on my story, or like, you know, through reels and things like that. But let's go. Hello guys, we were over at the townhome. We were just checking out all the cleaning and the touch-ups that they did. It looks like actually probably nicer than when we moved in. The only difference is that the carpet isn't like super fresh. There's like, you know, you can tell where our rug and stuff was, but like they cleaned up everything, filled up all the holes for like the curtains and stuff, and like you can see where they touched up the paint a bit. Then we had cleaners come in. So it's super nice, but it does smell like fresh paint in here. And like we weren't totally sure if the rental property would be like cool with us like hiring someone to do those things, but I don't know. She's being crazy town. We're gonna go upstairs and check that out, but it looks really good. Like everything is very clean. Yeah, even all of this. Nice and clean. This,
Yeah.
all clean.
So much cleaner. Go.
Wow. Looks really good.
Go to vacuum one more time, but.
Oh, I didn't bring the vacuum. Let's go back over. Looks really good up here. Look at that.
So good.
What's so crazy to me is that, like, I remember the feeling of coming into this place empty for the first time, walking upstairs, coming in here and being like, this place is huge. And certainly this bedroom is huge, and upstairs is like pretty big. But I think because we were going from the apartment to here, it just felt so much bigger. And I think once you live in a place, or like you outgrow a place, like even mentally, it just like seems smaller to you, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, so crazy. It's like the exact same like video I did before when we first moved in, but obviously like in reverse, closing out the chapter. Wow, they did really good.
They did so good.
So clean.
I think we should. The only one that isn't is that shelf. We should watch
I think you're being way too nitpicky.
Yeah.
Like it's certainly clean.
They're not gonna.
Well,
I mean, it's worth it because
I didn't have to do it.
Yeah. If they would have done.
Up the same old way, grab my coffee cup and try to face the day, but I felt different, I must say. I feel like maybe heaven heard me when I prayed. Every night I asked for you to be kept safe in all you do, to point you toward my North Star, and now here you are.
Good morning. It is Friday, May 1st. Number one important thing, it is Middle of Nowhere album day by Casey Musgraves. I listened to it all the way over here to Salt Lake City, and I'll be listening to it on the way back and for the remainder of the day and the week and the month and the year. So that's super exciting. But I'm going to an influencer event this morning for Bundle Joy. It is actually a Latina founded, woman owned dog like treat and food company. It's like allergy free and like clean ingredients, super cute branding. I'm so excited for this. We are doing yoga with puppies today. You guys, I can't remember the last time I held a puppy, saw a puppy. Like, I'm so excited for today. Also, I woke up with my body so freaking tight. So the stretching and the class will be amazing, but I'm super excited to see some puppies today. So we're gonna walk over there now. I just parked. It starts at 11, of course. I am early, but I always like to film and catch you guys up and like start my, you know, vlog for like TikTok and Instagram. And I like to do that stuff like with a plan. I don't like rushing around. So yeah, I'm gonna walk over there. I am about to pee my pants, so hopefully I can locate a restroom soon. Anyway, I'm excited for today. I'll try to get whatever clips I can. If I don't get like clips that are horizontal clips for the vlog, I will make sure to insert whatever video I made for Instagram and TikTok. So let's go. I'm in Salt Lake City this morning and I am doing a yoga class with puppies today. I am so excited about this. Of course, I'm bringing you along with me. Let's go. Hello, happy Saturday. It is quickly approaching 5 o'clock and we are gonna be heading out soon to go to a party for one of David's coworkers who was deployed and he's back home. They're like barbecuing and have like lots of drinks and food and we're just hanging out, welcoming him back home basically. I need to add some lipstick, so the look is not complete, but I've got, let me see if the lighting will allow you to see. Got this little kind of like baby tee from Cotton On. I also have it in white. It is so good. I got it in an extra small, so it'd be like nice and fitted. And then I had these pants that I got at H&M, and then this little belt that is my Mimi's from the 80s. I'm gonna throw on my boots, and then just did a little slick back ponytail for the day. But I want to go ahead and close out this vlog because I've been vlogging for so long now and I want to edit this and get this up for you guys. I have more exciting stuff coming in the next video. We're going to be putting our shades up and some custom curtains that I got. I'm really excited. But yeah, I wanted to wrap this up and thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. So make sure that you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next and all the house and life stuff to come.